Hello everyone, I'm Alex and welcome back to another Internet Sensation podcast. I just wanted to let you guys know if you want to support the show and get a bonus episode every single week, then you can support us on Patreon, linked in the description below. Thank you very much and enjoy the episode. Hello everyone, I'm Alex and welcome back to another episode of the Internet Sensation podcast. It's 12:21 on this fine Sunday and we're with Lewis Buchan.
It's 12:21 where I am too.
You're in Scotland, so yeah, it's basically the same place. That'll upset people, won't it? You're not allowed to say that. Oh yeah, it's backwards. What, angel numbers is it? I don't fucking know about any of that shit.
What 12:21 is backwards? You're correct.
I'm sure all the women will be able to tell me in the comments. It's something women liking it. Women.
Oh, crystals. I'm not gonna lie. I just went to Prague, and Prague has something called Moldavite.
Isn't that like the stuff that's like the fool's gold?
I don't know, but it's like 99% of it in the world is in Czech Republic, and it's from where a meteor hit Prague, so it's actually from outer space. And I bought a chain, and it was probably a bit
Isn't this from that Joe Weller video?
Yes, Joe Weller did do a video on it. He did do a video on it, and
he goes out digging up like about aliens and that.
Joe Weller's my favourite YouTuber of all time. I actually seen a comment on his post yesterday, and I was like, I've never seen someone describe Joe Weller so powerfully. The top comment said, I've never seen someone so happy and angry at the same time. And I was like, that makes perfect sense.
The steroids would do that to you. I'm joking, Joe. That's a joke. Is it a joke? I don't know. I don't know if he is on roids. I just alleged that. I just made that up.
He's been hench since he was 16.
But people just say that about anybody who's big, don't they? They just say they're on roids. It's kind of like the thing that you say. He'd kill me. I always wanted to do a video with Joe, but every time I see him, I'm like, mate, I'd love to work with you on site. It'd be great. Sit down and have a laugh with me, but I don't think he wants to. And I'm understanding that, to be fair. I totally get that. Especially after the comment I just made. I understand why Joe wants nothing to do with me. I'd love to have him on the podcast, actually. He'd be good on the podcast.
Coming Internet Sensation podcast, Joe, mate. I think he's in Thailand doing like DJ sets and that going, but no, so see roids, do you know, if you want to insult someone that you think's on roids, do you know what you say to them?
What?
If there's someone who's clearly on roids,
yeah,
you don't say, are you on roids? You go, he's natural. Because then it really annoys them. It really annoys them because then they think they've hopped on roids for nothing. Because if you say, I think he's natural, but they're clearly
no
on
obvious,
roids.
Because there's no obvious massive gain.
Yeah, because then it seems like you're saying, he's too small to be on roids. And that's like that's a subconscious way to manipulate.
That's a no-go for people who go to the gym. Welcome to the gym podcast, everybody, with your two favourite gym lads. I'm Alex and Lewis Buchan. Talking about people on something. Let's talk about Chris Tyson.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What, hormones?
Yeah, he's on hormone therapy. Chris goes by all pronouns, by the way, before everybody starts commenting, it's this or that. It's all of them. So, fuck off.
Our comment section are full of lizards, apparently.
Yeah, well, yes. And that reminds me, by the way, subscribe if you're new. We do this podcast every week, and you should be watching it every single week. We'll have a day at some point. Can't be bothered right now. But Chris Tyson, it's big controversy right now for people with no lives and weird conservatives to be angry at Chris, who is part of the Mr. Beast crew. Chris came out as transgender recently. Congratulations, Chris, honestly, from both of us. And the whole internet, for some reason, really cares about this. I don't understand why.
Did he come out as trans, or did he just say that he was on HRT? Because that's all I seen.
I think he is transgender.
Oh, I thought it might just been like his own little gender journey that he's figuring out, which is fine either way.
Well, yeah. Number one, right? Frankly, who gives a single fuck what anybody else is doing?
Especially, see if this was, the Nelk Boys, I could understand, the toxic reaction. But this is
Mr.
Beast.
They're coming up. The Nelk Boys are coming up in this, my friend. Don't worry. They're being mentioned.
Did they have something to say about this?
Of course they fucking did.
Yeah,
of course they... it wasn't them. It was the one... Who's the fucking stupid one of the Nelk Boys?
Steve will do it.
Yeah, there we go. Isn't it mental that you could be called the fucking stupid one and people know which one you are? That says a lot, really. I said the fucking stupid one, instantly it was Steve. Yeah, he's a fucking moron. But basically, what ended up happening was there was a video that was dropped by a YouTuber called Sunny V2. Now, Sunny V2 is like a mega popular YouTuber. I fucking hate those type of videos. Always have done. I think any videos where it's like, those long kind of like 20-minute faceless commentary videos always made me feel uncomfortable. He's kind of got eyes, but he's equally as annoying. No, but I've never really liked those 45-minute videos that are like really long and shit, because I just don't have the attention span, to be honest. That's the main reason I don't like them. But basically, he uploaded a video where he basically goes, I've said basically too many times now. He uploaded a video where he said that it's bad for MrBeast's brand that Chris has made this choice to transition, and that he should have thought about his audience first when it came to it, basically, and referred to him as almost like a nightmare for MrBeast. And MrBeast weighed in by saying, that's bullshit, and that's my mate, and they're not a nightmare, because that'd be fucking weird. Why would I think about YouTube views over their actual fucking life? Because I'm not a freak. Which, actually, coming from MrBeast, was really not the answer I assumed that would be given.
Yeah. I love how they think that, like, somehow one of the characters in the MrBeast videos will be trans, will like make them click off.
Well, that's the thing. They refer to him as a character.
You can't click off a MrBeast video. Have you ever watched that? That retention is insane.
Yeah, it's all about the retention, man. Guys, being trans is bad for the retention, so what's this going to be? And it's like, isn't it mental, by the way? And I said this.
There's going to be a YouTube strategist doing a Twitter thread on that.
Oh, why his watch time
being trans is bad?
Yeah, mate, honestly, I said this in the bonus episode that's available on Patreon right now for $5. I said MrBeast's channel is so based on just being successful and not interesting, right? And it's not actually based on the people being seen as people, but just being like pawns in videos. That people literally were making threads being like, and making videos like Sunny V2 being like, how does this affect the view? It's all about the views on me. And it's like, when did YouTube become just like success breeds more success? That was the whole thing YouTube wasn't meant to be. It was meant to be that the little guy could become bigger. And this isn't really the problem, the bigger problem of the situation. This is a really minor one. But I thought it was interesting how YouTube has changed so much, where people are like more interested in being like, a controversy happens, and you'll never see it with anybody else. This didn't happen with Shane Dawson. This didn't happen with James Charles. This didn't happen with anybody like that. Very different, by the way, but it didn't happen with those people. You didn't have people go, but what if he's not big anymore? Isn't it weird with MrBeast? And it's always, the only time you hear anybody speaking about him, it's never great new video. It's always big number, big numbers got bigger. Another number that's bigger, Lewis, and a number you've never seen before. That number's got more numbers on it. Who fucking cares? It's not important. It's weird.
Yeah, God bless MrBeast. He's going to only get a video that's got 50 million views now.
Oh no! How's Jimmy gonna cope with the burger? The burger might not be as burgery or sell as many burger. Oh, go fucking sort his Feastables collection out if you want to suck him off that badly. It's weird, man.
Did you hear what Chris's dad had to say about it?
No.
Do you know who his dad is?
I know the joke.
Mike Tyson.
It's not. His dad is not Mike Tyson.
He is.
It's not Mike Tyson. Anyway, I'm going to read the article here, just for the sake of just keeping it easy. We'll show it on screen and watch time as well.
I'd love to see someone do a podcast, but like it's been edited by like a MrBeast editor. Like, can you imagine a 3-hour podcast, but it's all edited
one of my
MrBeast video?
One of my editors did that for me accidentally. I said, "Can you clip up the podcast?" And he got it severely mistaken, and he thought he meant can he edit
like
it
a highlights reel?
TV? No, he did the whole video with like After Effects stuff. Like it was an episode with iNabber. Anyway, this isn't important and nobody cares about this, and neither do I. YouTube megastar Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, has spoken out in defense of his friend Chris Tyson, who's faced online transphobia after sharing that they've started hormone replacement therapy. I'll pull, that's just another article about hormone replacement therapy, don't care. Tyson uses any pronouns according to their Twitter bio, initially revealed that they are receiving gender-affirming care last Wednesday. Okay, that's cool, because people kept on being like, what the fuck happened? And calling it the Carl effect, which is messed up. that people were basically being like, it's all Carl Jacobs' fault because he wears nail polish.
It was all Carl Jacobs' fault.
But that's so weird, isn't it? That people blame Carl Jacobs for the fact that, like, as if Carl Jacobs has that much influence.
I've met Carl
over
Jacobs
people.
once and it ignored me. So I think he is.
I met Carl Jacobs once and he was really happy to see me. So
He wasn't happy to see me.
Hey, and guess what?
Maybe that's why he likes you.
Maybe that's why he spoke to me. So I want to find Chris's original tweet if I can, but I think Chris has currently gone private, which really sucks.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
follow him.
It's messed up. I do, but I'm not logged in on this account. Me and Chris do follow each other. Much love, Chris.
Any pronouns are my favourite type of pronouns.
Yeah,
they're just like so free.
You
and
fucking
I can just say what I want.
You do love pronouns.
Yeah, I do. I'm obsessed with pronouns.
Any pronouns is the best way, to be fair. But yeah, the Sunny V2 video is called "Why Chris Will Soon Be a Nightmare for Mr. Beast," and Mr. Beast replied with, "Yeah, this is getting absurd. Chris isn't my nightmare. He's my fucking friend, and things are fine. All this transphobia is starting to piss me off." Yeah, that video was so fucking jarring.
Could you imagine? Mr. Beast drops a commentary video.
If Mr. Beast did a video right now defending Chris, I honestly reckon it does like 100 million views on it the first day.
On his main?
Yeah.
I would like to see him do... I know he probably wouldn't do it on his main, but I would actually like to see him do a video defending him and respond to that video and just like...
just destroy it. If Jimmy
Is
did
that
a
Sunny
response
V2
video,
responded? No.
I don't know. I don't follow them. I never did. I've never watched one of their videos. That's the only video I've watched.
What happened to Sunny V1?
Yeah, that's a good question. Version 1 probably got done for racism, and then...
Maybe that's what he does every time he gets cancelled. He's going to be called Sunny V3 next. He's going to be called Sunny V3.
Yeah. Then somebody responded, "Aren't you a zillionaire? Maybe put some money and platform behind this and help trans folks," to Mr. Beast. And it's like, okay, all right, I get it. Like, you know, Mr. Beast got loads of money, but if you donate it to every charity that everybody asks him to donate to, you'd have no money left. And I guess millionaires.
If Mr. Beast had a kid, people would complain that he did donate money to an orphanage or something like that.
Yeah, I don't understand.
No matter what he does, like, why does that man have to donate 10 million for everything he does?
It's not on Jimmy. Like, but this is the problem with the Jimmy YouTube channel. People only watch him because donate money, give money away, and that's why you end up with this weird fucking audience that are like, but what if Chris Tyson, people stop watching video and can't save as many bees because less view on video, less burger sold because of trans people, bees dying and the trees get cut down. Jimmy's going to be the reason the trees aren't getting cut down as much, and so the trans. And it's like, maybe the government should do something, and it shouldn't be on a bunch of fucking YouTubers in America.
That man's got the world record for the amount of trees planted.
He does.
Remember that, which is wild.
So have some fucking respect for it.
20 odd million or something like that, I think.
Yeah, have some fucking respect, man.
I wish you'd plant a seed in me.
That's fascinating. But yeah, I've seen like 5 TikToks appear on my For You page that have like 50 million views a piece about, like, you know, it's just like, what, you know, those like videos where it's like comparing the old Chris to the new one, and it's like,
well, like transphobia.
Why do people care though so much about?
It's on your For You page. At least we know what you interact with.
I watch YouTubers.
My For You page is not like that. Mine is just Paul Breach and then running tips.
What? So you can get away from him quicker?
Yes. Is
that why?
I think I could beat him in a race.
Yeah, I fucking hope so. He's literally ancient, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's just fucking strange because I've seen a lot of YouTubers weigh in. XQC believes Chris Tyson could be a liability for Mr. Beast.
Did he say
cut
that?
him off. Now that's the clickbait article. We'll read it.
Yeah, we know XQC definitely didn't say that. We know he said,
Chris Tyson, a frequent collaborator of Mr. Beast, responded to speculation about his gender. Okay, we don't need to read all that shit. Addressing the controversy in his stream, XQC responded to a comment suggesting that Mr. Beast would not care and would not cut him off, as they've been friends for so long. He definitely does care, and if the hit is too big, he definitely will cut them off, and I wouldn't even be mad about that, XQC said. Why? Because the level of a liability, you don't know how much it's going to be until it actually gets there.
Maybe I'm not the biggest Mr. Beast fan, but I swear Chris isn't in like the forefront of every video.
Yeah, I
swear he's not.
Also, no offense, I don't think this is gonna sound bad. I don't think the Mr. Beast crew. I don't even think Mr. Beast is an important part of the Mr. Beast YouTube channel at this point.
No, it's a collective. It's a business. It's ran like T-Series. It's not like
the fact that everybody's not going, oh, the videos used to be so funny, and they're all going, the videos might not get as many views, kind of shows about what the priority is over there, like in terms of like what people care about. People like Mr. Beast. I get the opinion that people like Mr. Beast because it does so well, and then it's like, oh, but it's big, so we have to watch it, you know? From an outsider point of view, everyone knows how much Mr. Beast cares about the analytical point of view, so maybe you would be like, oh my god, he's definitely going to drop him because he's going to drop the retention, but obviously people forget that off camera, these people are human beings. Yeah, who gives a fuck, man? XQC continued making a comparison to if he had a friend on the stream who was creating problems for him by being addicted to drugs. You bet your ass that they're never coming on my stream again because he's just threatening everything. Okay.
So he's compared someone who's trans to a violent drug addict.
Yeah.
Who's a drug addict?
I don't know.
Probably any Twitch streamer or YouTuber, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Your favourite YouTuber takes Adderall.
Yeah, not me though. But I'm.
Do you remember that? That used to be like a
remember
LA
that
thing in like
used to be past tense. What are you on about?
No, but Adderall in like 2016 was like what all the FaZe members were all addicted to because they would stay up gaming all night.
Most like anybody who's clocking in over 12 hours on stream every day is on drugs.
Like these streamers used to take Adderall so they could literally not sleep and just play Call of Duty to get better at the game. Which is, you know what, dedication to the craft.
Yeah, it's mental, is what it is. But
say what you want. They live and die by the sword.
To sign off on
a scuff gaming controller.
Yeah, to sign off on the Chris stuff, it's fucking ridiculous. Anybody who went to talk about YouTube views first over like an actual person is weird. Also, like people saying he abandoned his kid and his wife or whatever. The different either he doesn't transition and his mental health is shot to bits and he's just a complete mess and then his kid's fucked, or he transitions and he's there for his kid in some way, shape or form. It generally makes you think, would people generally have preferred him to have like taken his own life instead of transitioning? Because talking about not being there for your kid, if he's dead, that's not being there for your kid. It's literally not, you'll be 6 feet underground. Or cremated, depending on what you want to do. It's just mental. It's just mental that these people just don't think about fucking anything, or everything that they say could be easily backfire.
It's the same with any social media creator. The average viewer doesn't know what goes on behind the scenes, and they forget that these are literally people behind the scenes. I think it's quite normal for a viewer to forget that.
I also think they're children.
Like, also, think about that these viewers, the 99% of the viewers only know Mr. Beast from the videos, which, I don't know. It's just like, I said it yesterday, I was like, if these fucking people cared about their own wife and kids as much, they wouldn't be on fucking Twitter like a loser.
They're children, though.
That's the way I see it. I swear the tweets I seen were all like 30-year-old men, no?
As a huge conservative, people
it reached like almost like a Trump fan base, like a whole
almost. It's there, son. They're all verified tweeting about it.
Yeah, I mean, anyone's verified now doesn't mean much, does it? You just fucking
they got like 100,000 followers. They're like old school verified. They're like the InfoWarsy type kind of like right wingers.
Candice, them girls, and
Candice Owens and Matt Walsh.
These people
like that.
These people are losers, man. Just go out the fucking. If you're a grown man on Twitter, honestly, just. I'm not even going to finish that sentence because
go away. I think it's the
not so nice place.
Yeah, go away.
It's just like, who cares? Like, I honestly, why do you care what someone does with their genitals, you little freak? It's so weird. It's so weird.
It's all about.
I might not even have a willy. You don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's also all of these people are the type of people who would also, they're all hypocrites, aren't they? They're all strange, weird hypocrites. But moving into some more positive news, apart from everybody who's talking about Chris in a negative way is a freak, basically. We could end it there. Images of the leaked classified documents have been posted in two
Sorry, I
chat
thought
rooms.
this was positive news. What's going on?
Images of the leaked classified documents were posted to at least 2 chat rooms on Discord, to do with what? Leaked documents to do with the war, right? Am I right?
Oh yeah, no, I seen that. Yeah.
The FBI have had
What's
documents
Putin's
leaked
Discord?
on Discord.
Do you think Putin's got Discord Nitro?
Yeah, definitely, so you can upload files quicker. The leaks began months ago in the first chat room called Fug Shaker Central. Multiple US officials told CNN an FBI affidavit unsealed Friday corroborates his timeline. I'm trying to figure out what has actually been leaked. Basically, apparently a bunch of documents to do with the military were leaked to the Discord server. That's hilarious, by the way. But also, is it really that weird? It's just it's a messaging.
It'd be a great place to blend in, I guess, because if you were to commit an act of terrorism, right? If you were to use Discord,
worst place.
Expect that.
No, worst place, because if somebody is suspected of doing an act of terrorism on Discord, it will come up under their name. When I go to call you, it will say, warning: this user is suspected of terrorist organization, working with terrorist organization. I've seen accounts on Discord before that have that underneath their thing. Yeah, it's that's good.
Is that because they're all in dodgy servers?
Yeah, like me doing. No, I'm not even going to make a joke about that.
You're in
No, we can't do
you?
this. Well, yeah, they are all terrorists in my view. That is mental though, that people using Discord to fucking leak CIA, FBI documents.
That's hilarious.
I'm just trying to imagine what that conversation would be. Could you imagine being in the Chaos Crew Discord server and somebody drops the nuclear codes in there?
To be fair, we're probably not far off that happening.
No, honestly.
Discord servers normally last about 3 weeks before they burst into chaos.
Crew, how many people do we have? We got nearly 2,500 people in there. I'm going to type in the chat now. I just type LOL in the chat.
Oh, you're so silly.
I just type LOL in the Chaos Crew Discord. Here it is, guys.
Feel free to join, guys.
Yeah, feel free.
You get notifications when we go live or upload a video, and it's really beneficial to our lives, really, to be fair.
I tried to at everyone. Can I not at everyone, Lewis? So I don't have permission.
You should do. But you might probably result in about 100 people leaving the server.
I've just done it. At everyone, hi. Let's see what happens, man.
You're so silly, man. You're so silly.
Should I leak the documents?
This is a great podcast bit.
I just want
hi in the Discord server.
I want people to come join, man. Oh, nobody. I added everybody and nothing happened. That's pathetic.
Because they're all at school, man.
Sunday.
Church school.
All of our audience are religious, apparently.
My brother went to school on Saturdays.
Well, he's a freak. Like you, then, probably.
It's not a choice.
But he's forced to.
Yeah, no, he went to some Victorian private school. That makes my family sound like Tories. No, he got a scholarship.
Oh.
Because he was actually talented in the family.
Oh, unlike you, he's just a weirdo.
Do you know who he went to school with? Do you know who was in the year below him? Cal Freezy.
What a shame.
That's not a joke.
Joking.
He was the year below my brother in school, I think.
Imagine that be your claim to fame.
Oh, no, my brother didn't know him.
That's even worse. So, I've got another thing here. Did you notice Shane Dawson's back?
He's came back 7 times, so no, I haven't noticed.
No, but he's back now. He uploaded a video with one of the worst thumbnails I've ever
the only
seen.
thing I seen about him, the only thing someone said about him that I seen was someone just went, he's fat again.
Brilliant.
That's his DJ name, fat again. Fred again, get it?
Yeah, but if he was huge. The thumbnail is genuinely fucking awful. I'm going to link it in the chat so you can see it. Look at this.
Okay.
What this man, what is it?
What the fuck is happening to his head?
It's just a poorly photoshopped barcode on his head. The whole thing, right, the whole video is about, you know how you can get, you see I've got a bottle of water?
Mm.
you can get water from one company, and then you get water for another company, and they're the same company owned by another company, and it's the same thing, but the prices are different.
He's really recycling his gold in here, to be fair. But let's not forget that Shane Dawson, everyone used to, I can't remember, was this like 2021? No, before lockdown, it was 2019, 2020.
2019.
Yeah, when he was uploading these documentaries, and they'd be on 500,000 views in a minute, and people would fucking just love the shit out of it.
Mate, the amount of
YouTubers
I've seen who I've seen a couple.
Inaba was in it.
I've seen a couple. I was in it.
Was that the Jake Paul one?
I was in one of them. Yeah.
Was so silly.
Yeah, I've seen a couple tweets from people who have been like, "Oh man, these videos suck. I hate them, and they're awful." And I'm like, You were tweeting every time they came out, being like, "Oh my god, so good, Shane, unreal, really literally. Good." I've always found it really jarring how people switched up on Shane Dawson, because everybody I know who weirdly seemed to kind of change their mind on him. I was like, you knew that he was like that before. We all knew he was like that. I used to watch the Shane Dawson videos, and I liked a few of them. And I was in one of them, but I was never sat there going, "Oh my god, best thing ever." I was like, they're good, they're all right, they're fascinating, but they're not, they're not the best thing on the planet. Right?
I prefer I'm Alex 90 Day Fiancé videos. That's my favourite.
No, I prefer to just sit down and watch, an actual film. Maybe
you do. He does love a movie.
I fucking love films, mate.
He does. You should get a letterboxd or something.
I do have one. I would never dare ever mention that on here, though. I don't want anybody coming after my letterboxd.
Why? You think you get cancelled?
No, I just don't. I don't want people. I already had people.
It would just be the
me.
Joker, Wolf of Wall Street, 5 stars.
Mate, I've already got people follow me on it, and it's irritating. If I let me see. I'm gonna open my letterbox now. Shane Dawson, look what you made me do. Should we do this now? We're going to go through my favourite movies. My favourite movies are Empire Strikes Back at number 1.
5 stars.
A New Hope, number 2. Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, number 3. And The Social Network, number 4.
My recent ones, I watched The Whale. I gave that 4.5 stars. That was quite
oh
good.
My god, so you've been doing it recently?
I cried at that one, yeah. My 5 stars are really virgin-y. Trainspotting 2, The Notebook, and Letters to Juliet. They're my only 5 stars. I think I gave Joker 5 stars as well, but it's not there.
How do I look at my recent activity? My recent activity
I don't know, that confuses me.
Multiverse of Madness, Interstellar, Blade Runner, Lord of the Rings are the last films that I rated on here. Well, I gave up, I think.
I hate, you know what, one of my things I hate more in the world more than anything is movie critics. You'll see someone go, "This movie was spectacular, the cinematography is absolutely brilliant, fucking love this movie, changed my life, 2 stars. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
You make me It's same with book critics. I'm on Goodreads as well, and the amount of book critics that will just be like, "This book was amazing," they'll give 2 stars, or they'll be like, "The writing was absolutely amateur," and they'll do a big essay as if they're above the offer. It really grinds my gears. Just shut up, just give it 5 stars and move on.
They're just commentary channels, just like us, mate. They're commentary channels. That's what they are. They're like us. That's what you are to other YouTubers. They hate you. But yeah, Shane Dawson's video was basically just a load of bullshit as always. It was the whole Chuck E. Cheese pizza stuff all over again.
Yeah, that's what I thought. From what you've mentioned, it seems like it's just recycled.
Well, he just said brands are sell stuff that's not branded and it's cheaper and it's the same thing.
Woo, capitalism!
That's the whole video, and it's fucking an hour long. YouTubers, stop making hour-long videos. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
You could have just wait till he discovers the prices in airports. This bag of Maltesers is £6. Wow,
I don't understand.
That is a legitimate thing. I paid £6 for Maltesers last week.
Fucking no bag of Maltesers is worth £6.
It was a big one, to be fair, and I do like Maltesers.
Even so, mate, not big enough, mate.
I quite like them. Oh, never big enough for you, is it?
No, I don't know what. Okay, I don't know what to say to that. Really. I've got a tweet here. Let me read it.
Is it about Chris Tyson?
Oh yeah, this is the Chris Tyson thing. I wanted to play this earlier. Back to Chris, guys. I should have put these in the right order, but I didn't. Here's the Nelk boys, right, talking about it.
You told me this.
Are you ready to give us a listen?
No, I already don't like where I'm going. I know the subtitles it's going to have as well. Has it got subtitles? Because if it is, I know it's going to be
it's in portrait, so of course it's going to have subtitles. You ready? Let's go.
Yeah.
Did you see Mr. Beast, the guy Chris?
I was about to say it as well. I was about to say, of course it's going to have the fucking conspiracy music in the background. Oh! Ah! Alright, play.
It's a conspiracy, apparently.
Did you see Mr. Beast, the guy Chris? My theory is that, like, someone had to do it, whether it's Beast, Chandler, or Chris.
So you're saying it was, like, to protect the channel?
Protect channel, just level up in life. It's just a crazy theory. Someone had to do it, and Beast is like, I volunteer Chris.
Yeah, because Chris, number one...
fucking Midsommar.
Why do these people think that Mr. Beast is more than just some bloke? He's not. He's really not like. And this is not an insult, but Jimmy is hardly the most charismatic fucking bloke in the world. You don't see him and go, "Wow, he could be the next president," or he's just a fucking bloke. All right. So why do people think he's got this? Number one, he runs a YouTube channel. That, like, his views are really good, yeah, but the videos kind of suck. He's not Jesus, guys. For the love of fucking God, please stop talking about Mr. Beast like he's some all-powerful, all-seeing being. It's just annoying. He got really good at
YouTuber,
making money. Like, he made a lot of money off of the YouTube thing, and he's very smart, and he's pioneered some stuff. But, mate, he's not like... I don't know, he's not like... top 5 most influential people in the last 7 billion years. Like, it's a YouTube channel that's done exceptionally well, but I don't know. It's just weird. Like,
why would someone going on hormone replacement therapy protect the channel?
YouTube, the lefty loonies at YouTube want more gays on it. I don't know. Like, these guys are so odd. Like, they set themselves up to fail. They got themselves banned off the platform for acting like complete fucking buffoons.
What are them guys?
Yeah, and now look.
What
at
are they
them.
on? Are they on what's it called, Rumble or whatever it's called?
They do it all on their own website, I think.
Oh god.
Like,
yeah.
I remember the Nelk Boys used to be fucking interesting, relatively funny. Like, I used to be.
I used to like them back in the day, but when there was 2 of them, I liked them. Before it got to.
And they kicked out that one guy who was really good.
Jesse, have you not seen? He's went on a couple of podcasts and talked about it.
Yeah, he went on Cody Co's podcast, and it was really
interesting. He's went sober. I'm sure now he's completely sober, which I can understand. They had like a Corona room in the Clout House.
Yeah,
wild.
Yeah, it's like that. It's kind of like
the drink, by the way, not like fucking the virus.
COVID-19. Yeah, I don't know, man. This, like, Steve will do it. I've seen a lot of his podcast clips. He is an oddball.
And he talks like he's got sand stuck in his foot the whole time.
Yeah,
he talks like it's the first time he's ever thought about anything ever. You know what I mean?
Steve will do it, man.
So, like, I think Mr. Beast might be like God, because he sells burgers on YouTube, so I think he might be like... and he gets number on video, this big number. I counted the number, more zeros than I've ever seen before, and maybe that means that he's murdered 7 million children in Africa. I don't know, it's just a theory, a conspiracy theory, I'm just throwing it out there. Fucking get rid of that microphone.
Yeah,
No.
I feel like there should be like I know it will never be, but could you imagine if there was like an actual like application for the government that you'd apply to get
For an SM7B, yeah.
and a camera
A license.
and then subtitles,
A license,
everything.
mate.
Honestly, not far off. We won't be far off.
Fucking mate. God, yeah, a license.
I love Mr. Beast.
A license would be class. I always will go on the rant about the Mr. Beast videos not being very good because I feel like I see so many YouTubers pretend that they're brilliant. I hate that.
The Squid Game one was good. I really enjoyed that one.
I watched that in a room with iNabber and somebody else I can't even remember. And I remember we finished the entire video and I went, number one, that's the first Mr. Beast video I've ever watched entirely. Number two, yeah, it was alright, but I've seen this on television.
Yeah, which is mad interesting. Like Mr. Beast's most popular video is a recreation of a TV show, which is crazy when you think about it. It shows that TV isn't as dead as you probably think it is.
No, have you seen Physical 100 or whatever it's called?
Yeah, I tweeted Sidemen to do that with 100 YouTubers. I think that's a banger of a video.
Oh yeah, Physical 100, but that's just like that's like the best Mr. Beast video.
Yeah, that'd be good. Maybe a bit too violent for him, but I'd like to see 100 YouTubers go at it in a Sidemen.
Right, I'd like to see he should throw Chris in with the Nelk Boys in Physical 100.
Steve will do it.
Be great. I'd fucking.
Has there
love
been a
to
Meat
watch
Canyon sketch about it yet? I feel like there will be.
There's no way Meat Canyon hasn't already got there. Surely, like, you know, I think of the last one. It's on its way. It's got to be on its way, for sure. Yeah,
I like his Logan Paul one was funny.
Yeah, they're all great. He's very, very good at what he does.
Did you not
very
see
good
that
parody work.
apparently they don't see people having a go at him or something like that because when he was at the UFC with his girlfriend, Gideon was sitting next to him live streaming the whole thing, and he just asked if he could move seats because he didn't want to be live streamed all night.
Yeah, I met Gideon. Fascinating character. You know, he seemed quite nice when I met him, and his crew were the guy who was cameraman was really, really cool. And we had a good little laugh. And he went, "Wow, it's weird seeing a commentary channel in real life." And I went, "Yeah, I mean, I've been making content with people for ever, so it's really not that weird for me, to be honest. I'm always hanging around with YouTubers basically 24/7, so it's like, but yeah, I guess a lot of the commentary channels just kind of they do just hide away, really, and not speak to anybody. It makes their job easier, I guess. Means you don't have to actually think about anything you say." But it was one of those things where I did see that clip of him live streaming and people trying to make Logan Paul out for being the arsehole because he wouldn't like play along with his thing. I mean, the weird thing about that is that he's like, "I don't want to be live streamed." Logan Paul is front row at that boxing event. He is being live streamed constantly. There are people taking pictures of him in that arena constantly. So I think it was more that he didn't want to be clout farmed by Gideon.
Oh, I thought it was more that he didn't want. I thought he just wanted to be able to talk to his girlfriend without every word being picked up.
Yes, probably
That's
that
the way
as
I
well.
see it.
Yeah, I think he just.
Which I'd understand if you want to, like, especially if your girlfriend isn't. I don't actually know what his girlfriend does, but like if you're just with your girlfriend, if you're with like other content creators, I'd be like, all right, I kind of like get it. But if you're just with your girlfriend and you're trying to have a good night, you don't want to be fucking filmed the whole time. Live streamed as well. It's not like you can be cut from the video.
Aren't they both Prime? Involved in Prime in some way, shape, or form, though.
Oh, some pish. I don't fucking know. I think he just shouts it out in his videos and he has like Prime in his bio or something. I'm not too sure the ins and outs of it.
God, everybody's got their own fucking gimmick nowadays. We need a gimmick, mate.
Yeah, we need like we can release something. Chaos Crew condoms.
About anything that's reusable so it makes money. Guys, we'll find something. We're going to find something reusable. Guys,
comment down below. Hand sanitizer.
We'll do it. We'll fucking do it.
Maybe we can do something really niche, like something that no one would ever.
Do you know what would be really good?
Like toilet paper.
I've got something that would be really good. I would like to do handmade soaps. Handmade soaps. And
I think that's good.
I will make them in my bathroom. I'm gonna do, and I will sell. I will sell them. I think they'd be a hit.
Okay. Yeah. You know, it'd be really funny though, like really funny, is if we get everyone to place orders and then we just don't send anyone. Like we actually scam our audience. Imagine someone making a commentary video calling us out because we scammed everyone with soap.
Yeah, they'd look stupid and we'd look really funny. That'd be great. Actually, I'm quite tempted to do that.
Let us know what soap.
Let us know what we could scam you with, and we will do it. We will sell you something and not promise it.
We'll make a product that everyone has shares in, and then we can sell to you guys. Let us know. We've got soap, hand sanitizer.
We all want to retire, man. We want to be rich and famous.
You know what I would do? This is actually a business idea that I've not. It's not a business idea I've had, but if this was a business, I would buy from it. Socks go missing all the time. Don't ask me how. See if there was a Netflix subscription, but for socks, like a £5 a month. But I got like 10 pairs of socks sent to me every month. I would buy that,
mate. You know, I buy 5 pairs of socks every month.
Yeah, because I fucking run out of them all the time. So I would legitimately, if there was a business out there that it was £5 a month and I got socks sent to me every month because I always fucking lose them, I would do that business.
Yeah,
like HelloFresh, but for socks. Hello Socks. Are you writing down that business idea?
No, I just got a WhatsApp message about football in the group chat.
Alright. No, that is something that it's popped into my head many a time. There's probably is some business that does it, but I just always lose socks.
There's a lot of things, right, that we could be doing, I guess. I mean, one of the other things that people do for money is the boxing. There was the boxing last night.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of it?
I watched Jack Manfold, and that was it.
I sat behind George Clarkey for a bit and watched him while I was watching the Myth fight. I watched about 2 minutes of it and I walked away because I already said on this podcast, I just don't care. I don't give a fuck about anybody.
I actually prefer
fighting.
Maybe this is controversial because one of them is our actual mates and whatnot, but I do prefer the charity stuff, having a laugh sort of stuff, over the misfits. I'm a professional boxer. I'm gonna fucking
I like
storm
iDubbbz.
the world.
I massively prefer iDubbbz event in terms of just big vibes.
Yeah, but also I wouldn't potentially get irreversible damage to my head for free.
No, fuck that. I want to be paid a lot of money.
Literally just from the safety point of view, not for any other reason. Even getting a trainer and nutrition is like probably about 5,000, 6,000 to like actually pay for a trainer for like 4 to 5, 6 months. So it's expensive stuff, man. But yeah, I do prefer that over I've been training boxing for 2 months and I'm probably the best boxer to ever
I'm the best
live.
in the world, man. I'm going to beat up Jim Jam from TikTok, Wick Wack. I'm going to beat up this TikTok you've never heard of, man. And I'm going to be the beast. No one cares.
What I have seen that I would probably do is see when they did the tag team boxing. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah,
I would do that.
Yeah.
I would do that.
It should be like something out of a Mario Kart party game. It should be something like a Mario Party or not anything. Or that's what it should be, and it should be anything else. But congratulations, Jack Manifold, friend of the show. We love Jack Manifold, and he did win. He did win his fight, so congratulations.
I thought he was getting battered originally because I tuned in only for the last round and I seen his face like absolutely battered, and I was like, oh god. But then actually on the stats, he actually did very well. He landed more punches.
Unanimous decision, apparently.
It was when I seen the stats, anyways. But yes, what a guy. Alex Wasabi. Did you see Alex Wasabi's like chant at the end? It was so crazy.
I didn't see what happened with him and iDubbbz.
He was just like, look at this man he's got the cheesiest voice in the world. He's like,
won?
look at this man across the room. Come on, guys. Say it with me now, guys. One more fight. One more fight. One more fight. Like, he was in his massive, like, pretty much he's trying to be mega motivational in the mic, like AJ was, but he's just got the cheesiest voice ever, so it just doesn't work. But, yeah, he was just pretty much convincing iDubbbz to do another fight.
Has iDubbbz won any of them?
No, he's lost 2, but in his defence, he has picked 2 hard opponents. He's not gave himself an easy fight at all.
That's good. I mean, well, respect for even doing it in the first place. I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, he is. He has given himself 2 hard fights, so he probably should give himself an easier one. But then also, like, he's been pretty much battered in both fights, but like he's done really well. Like he's not been knocked out or anything like that. Like he sits there and just takes.
Nah, he really goes for it.
Yeah, but how many fights can you take getting blattered, like absolutely splattered in the brains before there's some damage there? Not that he's the most cohesive of human beings anyways, but still.
I really liked iDubbbz's interview he did with Anthony Padilla. Controversial. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, once again, but it's just once again fan base. If he had a majority female fan base, they wouldn't have found that like fucking.
You have to get out of the commentary game earlier than that, unfortunately, because some of the people that you meet in that sphere are just fucking like weird fuckers who like proper incel types. Like
at your prime, you never had a high male audience, or did you? Like that.
When I started though, I was surrounded by some fucking odd cunts.
I had like 90%. I think I had 90%.
I had some really fucking weird people watching my videos. There were some really fucking weird people in that space, and like I'm very glad that I got out like early.
I mean, probably for you, it was probably the same as me, and it's when I came out as bi, and I knew for a fact I was going to lose a lot of male viewers. I
Oh,
knew
not
it for
that.
a fact.
I knew that there were other YouTubers in that group at the time who they were fucking weird about it. They were all fucking odd. A lot of them were really fucking odd. Like, it's strange.
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, just a lot of them were just fucking weird, and that was really that was the people always kind of. I never really touched on it when I stopped making when I stopped being in the old school comedy stuff. When I had like 100,000 subscribers. The main thing about it was like I was 7, 8, 9 years younger than most people, maybe even 10. Like I was like 17, 18 in calls with like 34-year-old men who were like fucking just like some of the fucking
Keemstar?
Yeah, he was one of them. Like just like some of the weirdest fucking people you like. And I look back at that and I'm like, why the fuck were 35-year-old men sat in a call with 16-year-old I'm Alex? Like for any reason? Like did they not have anything fucking better to be doing? Like it is odd, and that whole community, it's strange. And iDubbbz is feeling the wrath, I think, for turning his back on a bunch of people who are still holding on to that. Like, I say what I believe, and this is, and I don't, and I'm edgy, and I don't care what people think. And I'm like, oh, it's because those people have no mates. Those people aren't involved in society, so they don't understand that they're unbearable.
They're so stuck in
freaks.
2016.
Yeah, they're very strange characters.
It's the same with any big. The only reason why he's getting it more is because he didn't have 400k subs when he did it, or 40,000 subs. He had 4
He was
million
the
subs
leader, but he was also the leader of that whole movement.
Like that edgy culture, yeah. I mean, it's not just him. It was Filthy Frank, Maximofo, all of them. He was just the one that kept it going the longest. He was like the last one standing.
Yeah, he was. He became a bit of a martyr for those guys.
Yeah, but it's also the exact same happened with JJ, where it was like, oh, he's changed, man. It's like, bro, he started YouTube when he was 18. He's now 30. What do you mean he's changed? Of course he's changed, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, it's weird. People are strange. I thought iDubbbz's Anthony Padilla interview was generally like one of the most interesting things I've ever watched. I was generally fascinated for it the whole time.
Would you want to? Have you got any like content dreams of a podcast or like a video? Would you like to be an Anthony Padilla?
I did my interviewing for a bit with the show when we were on Spotify, and all of those episodes are still up. But in all honesty, I found them quite.
No, I said, would you want to be on one? Not would you want to have one?
Oh, would I want to be on one?
Like, is there any YouTubers?
I'm nowhere near as interesting as iDubbbz. Like, not even 5% as interesting or as relevant.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like a long-term goal.
I don't think I've done enough stuff.
I'd like to be on Theo Vaughn's podcast one day.
Anthony, like me and Anthony spoken a few times. Like he's one of he was like literally him and Syndicate, the first YouTubers I ever watched.
Oh, sick.
Like so for me that was a big day when Anthony and Ian Anthony followed me back, and Ian did the green screen challenge on the Smosh channel, which is mental. That there's a video on the Smosh channel that was an idea that we had. If you'd have told me that when I was like 11, I would have freaked out. But yeah, I'm for me, would I want to do it if you were like, oh, you're not going to tank the views on the show or whatever?
He gets a lot of people on it, to be fair, doesn't he?
I don't really have
a regular thing.
I don't feel like I've actually got anything interesting to say.
Maybe in a year or two, who knows? I
like doing this podcast to just talk about stuff that's going on. But if you were like, oh, what's your YouTube life story? It's like, it's pretty standard.
Yeah. Honestly, I was thinking this the other day because I realised I had a lot of gaming videos still public. So I was like, I'm going to go back and just private them just because they're not relevant to the channel. But then I realised how much of my YouTube career I've actually like blacked out my memory. Like I've just blanked that. I forget that even happened. I forget I was just going through my videos, and I forget that I was looking through my streams and it was like 6-hour live stream, 7-hour live stream, 8-hour live stream just of me playing Call of Duty, and I was like, I've completely blanked that out of my memory that even happened, which is wild.
Yeah, YouTube is weird. It's like a weird black hole, especially you put a lot of content out, you know.
Well, you've seen Cody Cole and Noel talk about it, where they say that a lot of the time in the street, people will shout out quotes from videos to them, and they'll be like, "What are you talking about?" And they'll be like, "Oh, it's from that video," and they're like, "I don't remember."
Yeah, that's cringe stuff, and they were talking about how it had been like years. They were like, "That was 4 years ago, man."
I still get it where people make jokes like, or people make a really niche reference to me, maybe in my Twitch stream or in my comment section. I'll be like, "Oh, I don't get it." I go, "Oh, it's from that fucking video years ago." Now I get it.
Yeah,
but it's so crazy how it's because this is literally like the only way I can describe it to non-viewers is since this is technically work. As soon as we finish a video, that's it kind of just like goes out our brain that we've even uploaded that video after it's been uploaded. Like it's not something we think about. Whereas, for example, 6 months later, that may be someone's first time watching that video. So it's very fresh to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the way I see it.
It is fascinating, kind of like what people latch onto, I guess. I mean, it's the same thing. Like, I mean, people always also say that they missed the old version of you, and it's like you don't. You just miss the time and how it felt and all of that. Like,
nostalgia, mate. Honestly, people call. I find it funny when people, especially in football, when they call them a nostalgia merchant when they refer to like, "Oh, Pele was the best." It's like you weren't alive to see him, you stupid cunt. But yeah, it's like it's the same with video games. Have you ever had a video game that you loved and then you go back to play it and you go, "Oh, it's not actually as good as I remember"? I have that so many times.
FIFA, any FIFA before like 10 is like, I didn't realize how the players. I played FIFA 2007 the other day, and I was like, "Oh my god, you can't move in diagonal lines. You can only move left, right, backwards, forwards. There's no turning. Like, when you play FIFA now, you could do a whole 360-degree turn and go any direction you want, basically. You can't on the old ones." And I was like, I don't remember them playing like that.
Yeah, honestly, it's incredible how often you'll go to play an old game and you'll forget how... But you know what? There's one game that I have went back to and it was just as good as I remembered, and that was Skate 3. I was like, this game is just... I was like, this is just as good as I remembered.
Any game on the Wii as well is a write-off.
Oh, Wii. I've not played the Wii in a long, long time, my friends.
What was I going to say? Final topic. Do you want to go to the final one? We were talking about the boxing. Wii boxing. Liam Payne is fighting Tommy Fury.
He isn't.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think he is. Because I believe it's to do with Soccer Aid.
Do you?
Because it's... One, it's at Old Trafford, and two, the top comment on it is like
you're correct. They've used it as a way to. It's for they're playing in Soccer Aid.
Yeah, and then I don't know if they're going to be the two captains for either team or something like that. But they're playing Soccer Aid, and because you know why? Originally I seen Old Trafford, and I was like, they're not selling out Old Trafford. Then I seen a reply saying it's for Soccer Aid. Then I seen Man United replying to it, being like, eyes emoji, and I was like, why would Man United respond at a bit of boxing fights? I was like, oh, obviously it's football related.
The Soccer Aid World 11 team includes Usain Bolt alongside Lee Mack, Stephen Bartlett, Cam Setonay, Mo Gilligan, Maisie Adam.
A few of our mates have met Usain Bolt, and I've not, and I'm really jealous. I feel like he's one person I'd want to meet. He's just such a fucking cool guy.
Yeah, that makes actually a lot of sense. It's Soccer Aid. That's really... Oh, they're wearing the shirts. That's... Yeah.
Oh, here's a question for you.
I can't believe I fell for that. I got bamboozled, mate.
You got absolutely bamboozled, mate. Here's a question for you, because I do like it. Who do you think... I've thought about this question thoroughly many times. Who do you think the greatest athlete is of all time?
Athlete?
Yeah, I've got two answers. People always say like LeBron James or Messi or whatever. But if you're thinking athlete, I think Messi is up there, definitely.
It's
LeBron's
Usain Bolt. It's Usain Bolt.
So I've got two answers, and I'd say Kipchoge, which is the guy he's got the marathon world record. He ran it in 1:59.
No one knows who that is.
Eliud Kipchoge's mega famous in the Olympic world, and just any fitness world he's famous. Like if you know running, you know him. But Usain Bolt as well. And the reason why, both runners, but the reason why is because they're racing against people that are the best to ever live, and they make them look like schoolboys. Like they don't. Usain Bolt was against people. Think you watch Usain Bolt makes you think that you're just as fast as the other people.
Yeah, no.
But they are literally, the other people are the best to ever.
But this is why Lionel Messi. I saw somebody say something the other day. They were like, people believe that they're closer to a Premier League footballer than they actually are. Whereas the average Premier League footballer is closer to Lionel Messi in skill than you are to the Premier League footballer.
Yeah. I've said that. See, the actual gap between professional footballers is not as much as you think.
I've had the pleasure of playing with professional Premier League footballers, retired Premier League footballers who've been retired for 7 odd years, and I played with Ben Foster when he was still the Watford goalkeeper 3 days after he'd played against Man United in the Premier League fixture, which he'd won, by the way, and saved a shot against Ronaldo. Ben Foster, outfield, was a professional 38-year-old goalkeeper at the time, is one of the best footballers on the ball I have ever seen. He's a goalkeeper for Watford, now a goalkeeper for Wrexham. Anton Ferdinand... playing football with him he was on my team. I have never seen somebody playing goal and score 6 shots in a row from his own goal. We were playing on a 7-a-side pitch, but it wasn't even like, there was no way anybody was going to save them. Like, these were top bins every time. He was barely even trying. And I remember seeing that and being like, wow. And like, could you imagine how much higher the level is for people who are playing Champions League football week in, week out or whatever?
Yeah. So that's why it's even more amazing when you see someone like Messi whose levels above them. But if you were playing 5-a-side, like we played weekly, if you get a random 4th division Premier League, a 4th division player who's 35, and if you stuck them in there, it's night and day. Like, even if you get the lowest of the low of the professionals, it's still night and day compared to the average person, which is incredible.
I mean, I reckon it's like... It's wild, the difference in level of people who are generally like in the top 5% in their country is just like blow your mind.
Yeah, people forget how elite these. It's because like people see when you watch football as well. I know our audience don't give a fuck about football, but see when you watch them, people don't forget how good every single one of their first touches are. Like, because everyone's is so good, you don't notice how good it is. But someone will whip a ball 70 metres and they'll just bring it down like it's nothing every single time.
Yeah, it's actually absurd.
Under pressure as well.
If they make one mistake, it's like, what the fuck? Going to... Like, I've stopped slagging footballers off, like, ever since I played with retired professional Premier League footballers and ex-England internationals, because that was, for me... That was when I realised that I didn't have a fucking clue what I was on about. And that the level was so different. Like, I meet people who say stuff to me like, oh yeah, but like, he wasn't really that good, was he? And I'm like, mate, he'd have you for breakfast, mate. Yeah. Like, I couldn't imagine what it would be like, to play against like an actual England international or whatever. But that's enough for this week's episode of the podcast, Lewis, mate. I am going to lay down for a bit.
No, of course you are, because he's probably not slept.
I actually haven't. I woke up at about 6 p.m. yesterday.
You need a new alarm clock, or you need a life coach, or both, or therapy, or... There's a lot of things I think you could invest in to get a good sleeping pattern.
Therapy would be good. Therapy would be class.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, if you guys want to check out the Patreon and support us over on there, keep the show alive, then I greatly appreciate that. You get bonus episodes on there. There's a bonus episode already up. There's going to be another one coming up in the next couple of days. So $5 is all it costs, and you can have it. And I'm going to have a Discord set up at some point as well. Check out Lewis Buchan. Subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Adios.
Bye bye.
Peace.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Hound dog.